So for tonight's what's for dinner, I'm going to be making a BLT salad. So let's just jump in, and this is what you're gonna need. Some lettuce. Romaine would be best, but I have this green leafy lettuce, so I'm gonna use that. Some cherry tomatoes, an avocado, some bacon, and some cheese, and I'm going to be making my own ranch dressing. I'm going to be using this ranch packet from Aldi. I don't have any milk, but I have some half and half, so I'm going to try to make it with half and half and mayo. So I'm just going to get started chopping up the vegetables and cooking the bacon. My bacon, I always like to cut the slices in half, especially when I cook it on the stovetop. It just fits in my pan better. But if I cook it in my air fryer, I just leave it whole. And also, I like to, if I'm only going to be using a few slices, I like to only cook my bacon as I use it. I just like it when it's freshly cooked. Unless, like I said, if I'm making it for both my girls and myself or my family, or if I need a whole pack for a recipe, then I'll make it all at once. But yeah, so we're just gonna fry up this bacon. Another reason I don't cook up the whole pound or a whole package of bacon is because if I do, I will eat it all. So this prevents you from eating all the bacon. Okay, so I'm gonna make the ranch dressing, and on the back it says, in a bowl combine 1 cup milk and 1 cup mayo. Now it says cover and refrigerate for 30 minutes to thicken. It can stay fresh in the refrigerator for 1 to 2 weeks. Well, as soon as my bacon is done, I'm going to be using it. So the ranch dressing, or the ranch powder, I'm sorry, 1 cup milk and 1 cup mayo. The ranch sit in the fridge for a little bit, but it was still a little bit too thick for my liking, so I added probably about another tablespoon or 2 of milk, well, the half and half, and I am just going to dress the salad, and it looks delicious. How can you go wrong with this salad? You really can't. It has bacon, it has cheese, it has ranch, it has avocado. It is and looks delicious. So that is what's for dinner tonight.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. Or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel.
So tonight's what's for dinner is Pita pizzas, but I am going to be doing BBQ Chicken Pizza. As you saw just in the few clips prior to this, I chopped up all of my veggies. I have some jalapenos there, some thinly sliced yellow pepper, some tomatoes, some meat off of a chicken leg that I had left over, and some green onions. And then I'm going to have the majority of the cheese be this dairy-free mozzarella, but I want to put a little bit of feta on just for the taste. And I'm going to be using this sugar-free G. Hughes barbecue sauce. I love this product. It is so good. The spicy one's even better, but the original is pretty good too. Use that as like the pizza sauce. And then I am going to be using these Joseph's pita bread for the actual pizza part. So what I'm going to do is take one of these. I am going to sprinkle some olive oil on it, and I am going to put it in my air fryer for a few minutes just to get a little bit toasty, and then I'll put my toppings on.
Just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this.
Something happened to the footage of me putting the pita into the air fryer for a few minutes to get a little cooked, and then me putting the toppings on. But here I'm just adding the cheese, and then I'm going to put it back in the air fryer and cook it up.
Me, no, nothing can break me.
Okay, so I have everything on my pizza, and I'm going to put it back in the air fryer at 400, and I'm going to check it every 5 minutes and to make sure all the cheese is melted. And some dairy-free cheeses do not melt, but this So Delicious does. So it's delicious. So I'm going to put it in there for about 5 minutes and check on it. So here it is, right out of the air fryer. Added some red pepper flakes, and I'm going to have a side of some watermelon and grapes to go along with the pizza. So that is it for this What's for Dinner, everyone. So next I'm going to be making Mexican stuffed peppers, taco stuffed peppers. So I'm going to just brown up this ground beef, season it with some taco seasoning that I have. You're going to need some salsa, some peppers. I have this one left over from last week, so I am going to make that. Need some onion. I'm going to cook the onion in the ground beef, cilantro to top, cheese to top, and that's it. So first thing I'm going to get started is the ground beef. Then I'm going to slice these in half, take the seeds out, and actually start cooking the onion first, then add the ground beef. So let's get started. For the stuffed peppers, you are going to put some salsa at the bottom of the baking pan. Sorry, I can't speak today. was about 4 ounces of cheese that I shredded, so if you need a little guide. And now I am going to tent this with some aluminum foil and put it in the oven for about 25 minutes, and then the last 5 minutes take this off and let the cheese melt. All right, so this is what's for dinner tonight. I'm just gonna have one of these and call it good, since I had some of that already. So there is the taco stuffed pepper.